Many years ago, when I was a child, my parents were strict and they were conservative and they never let me watch movies. So this one time when I was in Vizag at my cousin's place, the first film that I watched from start to finish was Kondapalli Raja. And since then, I have been biased towards Venkatesh and his brand of comedy. I really like those films. And yet, hello and welcome to Film Companion South. You're watching Not a Tolly Review. My name is Hriday Ranjan. This week's movie is Venky Mama, directed by Bobby, starring Venkatesh, Naga, Payal Rajput and Rashi Khanna. Venkat Ratnam, also known as Military Naidu, has brought up his nephew Karthik with his own hands and they share a unique bond of love. However, the uncle has not seen the nephew in the last 3 years, so he sets out to look for him in military camps. Yup. He is suspected and interrogated, and then a military general lands up on the spot and he says, "What the hell is going on here?" And you as an audience are like, "Yes sir, same question." Venky Mama clearly lies in the domain of the masala commercial film. So as a reviewer, you're supposed to take the story with a pinch of salt. And yet, how much salt is too much salt? How illogical is too illogical? What is the average IQ of the target viewer that you keep in mind while writing stories like this? The film is based on the deep love and the unique bond between uncle and nephew. But you are left wondering, is that enough to drive the plot for 2.5 hours? I mean, it seems a little unrealistic. I also had an uncle who loved me a lot and I also loved him a lot. But one day I bunked school and he beat the shit out of me. He became Sanki Mama. The film's other main conflict is based on superstition, and there is like this sacred games type logo that lights up every time the topic is brought up. The film also uses the narrative tool of flashbacks to tell its story. But there is a flashback which has a flashback which has another flashback which has another flashback. You start to feel dizzy trying to just keep up. It's like the story was written by Junkie Mama.
Shalini, నేను ఆఫీస్కి ఎందుకు రాలే?
హరిబాబు, అది నీకు తెలియాలంటే మనం ఒక ఫ్లాష్ బ్యాక్లోకి వెళ్ళాలి.
ఓ, ఇప్పుడు ఫ్లాష్ బ్యాకా? ఏం శాలిని ఇది?
ఫ్లాష్ బ్యాక్.
ఓ, నీ ఫ్లాష్ బ్యాక్లో నేనెందుకున్నా?
అంటే ఇది నా ఫ్లాష్ బ్యాక్లో ఉన్న నీ ఫ్లాష్ బ్యాక్.
ఓ, ఇన్సెప్షనా?
కాదు, డిసెప్షన్.
అబ్బా, ఇవన్నీ సరే కానీ అసలు ఏమని చెప్పు, ఎందుకు రాలి నన్ను?
నీకు తెలియాలి అంటే మా మామ స్టోరీ నీకు చెప్పాలి.
హాయ్, నా పేరు మేజర్ ఆర్య శర్మ. నేను ఇండియన్ ఆర్మీలో పనిచేస్తాను. ప్రెసెంట్లీ ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ గోవా ఫర్ అ సర్జికల్ స్ట్రైక్ ఆన్ రష్యన్స్. యాక్చువల్లీ నా గురించి తెలియాలంటే ముందుగా నా కోడల్ గురించి తెలియాలి.
శాలిని, ఏంది నా జుట్టంతా తెల్లగా అయిపోయింది?
అర్రే, ఫ్లాష్ బ్యాక్ అనుకుని ఫ్లాష్ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేశా.
అబ్బా, ఇదంతా సరే కానీ అసలు నువ్వు ఆఫీస్కి ఎందుకు రాలేదు చెప్పు శాలిని, ఇప్పటికైనా.
బస్సు మిస్సయ్యా.
The writer spent 5 minutes enacting out a joke where people are carrying lotas and going to take a dump. There is another long comedic set piece where Venkatesh is mistaken for a pimp and he's trying to talk to the heroine. The writing is lazy, the jokes are all below the belt, the punches are below the pancha. The film ticks every box of a regular commercial film. The number of heroes is equal to the number of heroines. There are also many songs, but they are so forgettable that you forget them while you are watching them. There are sickle fights that pop up without any notice. Going by all the overacting that he is doing in the film, you would think Prakash Raj was the highest paid actor in the film. Naga as the second lead looks confused, awkward. It just doesn't seem to work for him. The film has 3 writers, but it's sad that they failed to come up with enough meat in the story to use Venkatesh's acting skills. His classic comic timing comes up once in a while, but those moments are so few and quite rare. However, it is Venkatesh's immense watchability that keeps you interested in the film. It also helps that the film's production values are really up there. However, even Venkatesh's character, if you want to watch it for him, is not really consistent. Like in one scene, he's admonishing somebody for harassing a woman, but in the next, he's dancing around with like scantily clad women. It doesn't make sense. It's like one scene, he's Venky Mama, and another scene, he's Penky Mama. By the end of the film, it all begins to feel too exhausting. Of course, the audience around me seem to be having fun, but my final verdict of the film Venky Mama is go watch Kondapalli Raja. Thanks for watching our review. For more such interesting videos, please subscribe to Film Companion South by pressing the bell icon. There is no closing gag because Santosh is in Goa taking care of the Russia problem.